हेलो फ्रेंड्स, एसमस एकेडमी में आपका स्वागत है। टीयूसी के सेकंड लेक्चर में हम पढ़ेंगे बेसिक टर्मिनोलॉजी विच आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एंड फ्रिक्वेंटली यूज इन थ्योरी ऑफ कंप्यूटेशन। चलिए पहले देखते हैं सिंबल। व्हाट इज सिंबल? इट इज़ द स्मॉलेस्ट बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक विच कैन बी एनी लेटर और नंबर और एनी पिक्चर। फॉर एग्जाम्पल A, B, C up dot 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 any letter 0, 1, 2 dot 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 any number. If A is a symbol, B is a symbol, then AB can't be a symbol because symbol must be an atomic thing. Atomic thing means length of symbol must be 1. If A is a symbol, B is a symbol, then AB can't be a symbol. चलिए नेक्स्ट देखते हैं अल्फ़ाबेट। Alphabet denoted by sigma. It is a set of symbols which is finite and non-empty. And length of alphabet is denoted by sigma mod. Now take some examples. Which of the following are the alphabet? Take first 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, dot 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 dot. Third A, B, dot 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 Z. Empty set. Fifth contain epsilon. Sixth 0, 1, 0, 1. Find which of the following are the alphabet. First is the alphabet because it is non-empty and finite, so it is alphabet. Second, it is a non-empty but it is infinite. Dot 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 denote the infinite, so it is not an alphabet. Third, A, B up to Z. It is a finite and also non-empty, so it is an alphabet. Fourth, it is an empty set. Empty set can't be alphabet. Fifth, contain epsilon. Epsilon means null string. Null means zero occurrence of symbol. Zero occurrence of symbol not possible in alphabet, so it is not an alphabet. Now consider 6, 0, 1, 0, 1. Here because of 0, 1 it is not an alphabet. If 0 is symbol, 1 is symbol, 0, 1 can't be a symbol because symbols alphabet contains symbols only. It is not an symbol, so it is not an alphabet. चलिए अब डिस्कस करते हैं string. String is a sequence of finite number of symbols which is taken from alphabet For example, 0 1 0 1 0 1, both are the different string, both are different. These string taken on sigma is equals to 0, 1. Here epsilon is made of 0 symbols. And epsilon, length of epsilon is equals to 0. Every symbol is a string of length 1, and string must have finite length. This point is very important. चलिए इसके बाद देखते हैं ऑपरेशंस ऑन स्ट्रिंग. चलिए पहले देखते हैं कंकेटिनेशन. कंकेटिनेशन मीन्स जॉइन. It is denoted by dot. If u and v have strings, u is equals to 1 0 and v equals to 0 1. Here u dot v is equals to 1 0 0 1 and v dot u is equals to 0 1 1 0. By seeing these two strings, we can say that concatenation is a not commutative. For u dot v is not v dot u, because both are in reverse order concatenation, both strings are not same, so concatenation is not followed, not commutative. But length of these two strings must be same, so must be same. And concatenation follows the associative property. U dot v dot w is equals to u dot v dot w. Both are the same, so it follows associative properties. Next, identity element. For concatenation, here we have epsilon identity element. Identity element is epsilon. So epsilon dot u is equals to u dot epsilon. All three are same. Now u dot v mod, is equals to u mod plus v mod. Both are equal. If a is a symbol and u is the string, then mod of both is equals to 1 plus u mod. 1 is come because of a. A is the symbol, so a is symbol is always a string of a length 1, so 1 plus mod u. And one more thing, u v is greater than equals to v mod. Here u can be any string. सभी व्यूअर्स साथ साथ में नोट करते जाइए, तभी कभी आप बाद में पढ़ना चाहें तो आसानी से पढ़ सकते हैं। आपको बार बार वीडियो ढूंढने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, साथ साथ में नोट करते जाइए। अब देखते हैं रिवर्सल ऑफ स्ट्रिंग्स। रिवर्सल ऑन स्ट्रिंग। For WR is the reversal. For example, W is equals to 100, so WR equals to 001. If W is equals to WR, both are equal, it will be if and only if W is palindrome string. Or if a language or a string is a unary, or we can say each unary string follows W equals to WR property. If u dot v for reverse, so it can be written as v reverse u reverse. It is same as you learned in matrix. It is known as reversal law. For three variables u v w reverse, we can write like this: w reverse, v reverse, u reverse. चलिए अब आगे देखते हैं, नोट कर लीजिए। पावर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग। String is denoted by W power n. Here n is the power. For example, W is equals to 10. W power 0 equals to null. W power 1 equals to W itself. W power 2, we can write W dot W. Here dot is a concatenation because power is based on concatenation, because power is based on concatenation. W power 3, W dot W dot W, we can write like this: 1 0 1 0 1 0, here 1 0 1 0, here 1 0. Now next, prefix of string. Prefix is the leading part of string. If W equals to UV, then here U is the leading part of string W, so U is the prefix. For example, U equals to 1 0 0, so prefix of W is equals to epsilon 1 1 0 1 0 0. Here epsilon and 1 0 0, 1 0 0, it is a W. Epsilon and W always contain prefix. Prefixes contain epsilon and W itself. Length of prefix is equals to n plus 1 if here n is a length of string. If length of string here is 3, so prefix of length of prefix is equals to 4, 1 2 3 4, so length of prefix is equals to n plus 1. For number of proper prefix, is equals to n. Here W is excluded. In proper prefix we don't include W itself. Next, suffix. Suffix contain trailing part of string. Example, W equals to 1 0 0. Suffix of W is equals to epsilon 0 is 0 and 0 0 and 1 0 0. Here same as prefix, null and W always contain prefix. Suffix always contain null and W itself. Length of suffix is equals to n plus 1. Number of proper prefix suffix is equals to n. Here also we exclude W. चलिए नेक्स्ट देखते हैं सब स्ट्रिंग. सब स्ट्रिंग इज द consecutive sub part of string. it can be denoted as y, where w equals to x, y, z. Here y is the sub part of w string. Prefix and suffix is a substring. Let's take an example. Which of the following is a substring or substring? Let W is equals to AB, ABC, BC. Now option A, AB, option B, AC, option C, AA, option D, CA. Now tell, AB is the substring. Here AB, here AB, so it is a substring. Here AC, here AC, but it contains AC, but it is not consecutive. It is not consecutive, so it is not a substring. AA, it contains AA, but it is not consecutive, so it is not a substring. CA, it does not contain CA, so it is not a substring. चलिए अब इतना कुछ पढ़ लिया है तो अब क्वेश्चन भी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, नंबर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग्स ऑफ लेंथ n over sigma. For example, sigma is equals to 0,1. If length n is equals to 1, then strings will be 0,1. Then number of strings will be 2. If n is equals to 2, then strings will be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. The number of strings will be 4. We can see how is formatted. So we can derive a formula. Number of alphabet is equals to 2. Here number of symbols are 2 and length is 1. Then it is 2 power 1, it is 2 power 2. Here 2 is number of symbols and here 2 is n equals to 2. So sigma power n, here also sigma power n. So we can say that if number of strings of length n over sigma is equals to sigma power n, here is the answer. We can directly say that if string length is 10 and number of symbols are 2, then number of possible string will be 2 power 10. Sigma mod power n, then we can say 2 power 10. चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करते हैं. नंबर ऑफ स्ट्रिंग्स ऑफ length up to n, length up to n means 1 length, 2 length, 0 length, 4 length up to n. 0 length string, number of 0 length string plus number of 1 length string plus 2 length string plus dot 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 n length string. In previous question we derived these things. The number of 0 length strings will be sigma power 0 plus number of 1 length string will be sigma power 1 plus sigma power 2 plus dot 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 plus sigma power n. We can see this is a GP. The sum of GP is first term sigma power 0, factor of GP power number of symbols. Here number of symbols is n plus 1 minus 1 upon factor of GP minus 1. Here is the formula. Next, number of substrings, number of substrings of a string of length n. We have two cases. If there is no repetition is there, means if we have a strings that doesn't contain repetition, so number of substrings will be is equals to 0 length string plus 1 length string plus dot 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 n length string. Zero length string will be 1, which is epsilon. 1 length string will be n, because for example length is a or string, null substring null is a 1 substring null is a 1 substring which is only 1, and 1 length string will be 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 means length, only length. Here length of these things is 6. Then length of 1 length string will be n, or length of 2 string will be, for example, how to count length of two length of strings? Take 2 finger and count 1 2 3 4 5. Here will be 5, means n minus 1. And for 3 length string, take 3 finger and put on 3 symbols and count 1 2 3 and 4. Don't go after last word. Here is a 4. 4 means 6 minus 2 is equals to 4, means n minus 2 dot 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 up to 1. So we can see this is an AP. So we can derive a formula 1 plus n plus 1 by 2. It contains null string. if substring does not contain null string, then it is known as subword. Subwords. Here this is a number of substring without null string. Here this is a number of string with null string. Please note out these things. Now second case is if there is a repetition. There is no formula if repetition is there. Now take an example and verify. Just W equals to language. Now number of substrings. Number of substring is equals to 0 length string plus 1 length string plus 2 length string plus dot 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 n length string. Now 0 length string is equals to 1. 1 length string, here there is a difference. We count only distinct number of symbols. Distinct symbols. Here symbol is L, A, N, G, U, A we already counted, G already counted, and E. Here we have six distinct digits, 6 distinct symbols. So 1 length string will be 6. For 2 length string, we count only consecutive numbers, consecutive symbols. For counting 2 length string, take 2 fingers and put on the symbols. Now count one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. There is a 7 symbols of length 2. 7. If there is a 2 length string are same, then we have to count only once. For example, if there is a, then AG and AG counted 2 times. We have to exclude one term. We have to take only one term. Now for length 3. For counting length 3 strings, take 3 finger and put on 3 symbol. Now count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Do not go outside the string. We counted 6. Now length of 4, take 4 fingers and put on the 4 fingers and count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Here is a 5. Now you can see here no need to count for whole. We can see here it is generated AP. So we can directly conclude that it is an AP. It will go like 4, 3, 2 and 1. So sum of these will be 1 plus 7, 1 plus 6 is equals to 7, plus this is an AP will be 7 and n plus 1 by 2, 7 plus 1 by 2. So 7 plus 28 is equals to 35 number of strings, 35 number of substring in language. We have to count manually. It doesn't contain formula, but in between we can apply formula. Now take an example. More questions. Find palindrome strings of even length over sigma. If n equals to 0, then number of strings will be 0, means it contains null. For length equals to 2, because we want even length, we count it, we check for even number only. N equals to 0, n equals to 2. For n equals to 2, string will be 0, 0, 1, 1. Because it is a palindrome, For checking palindrome, draw the line in between the string. It will be mirrored to both sides. It is mirrored to this side, it is also mirrored to this side. So 0, 0 and 1, 1. For n equals to 4, strings will be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Here 4 string is generated, which is palindrome. We can conclude here the formula. We can directly find the number of palindrome strings. For example, we want to find for n equals to 4, take 4 places and draw the mirror in between. And here two possibility, 0 and 1 can be placed. Here 0 and 1 can be placed. But here only one possibility, because if we put here 0, then it will come 0. If we put here 1, then it will come 1. If we put here 0, then it will come 0. If we put 1, it will be 1. So we can conclude that if here we have two possibility, here we have two possibility, but here we have one possibility, here we have one possibility. So number of strings will be 2 into 2 into 1 into 1. So 4. So it can be written as sigma power 2 power 2, means sigma power n power sigma n by 2, means 4 by 2. 2 power 4 by 2 means 2 power 2. We can write like sigma power n by 2. Here sigma is 2. Here sigma is equals to 2. So we can say that number of palindrome strings of even length is equals to sigma power n by 2. This now question is number of palindrome string of odd length n over sigma. N is equals to 1. Here number of strings will be 2. String is 0 and 1. If n equals to 3, then strings will be 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 1 1 1. By seeing this, we can also derive the formula. For n equals to 3, place the 3 places and draw the line in between. Here we have two possibilities. Here we can put 0 and 1, and here we have only one possibility. If here is 0, it will be 0. If here it 1, it will be 1. So, and in between we don't need to compare with other. So it have two possibility. Here it can be 0 and 1. So here we have two possibility, here we have two possibility, but here we have only one possibility. So the number of possible strings will be 2 into 2 into 1. So it is 4. If n equals to 3, then our output is 4. So we can write in terms of n. So 2 power 3 plus 1 by 2 means 2 power 2 is equals to 4. So in sigma and n we can write like this: number of palindrome strings of odd length over sigma is equals to sigma power n plus 1 by 2. Or we can derive in terms of even length, like for n equals to 3, place 3 places, draw the line in between. We want to find in terms of even length string. Here we have two possibility, 0 and 1. Here we have only one possibility. So here only two possibility. So number of strings will be 2, means 2 power, here 2 power 1. So it is a sigma. And here we have n equals to 3, but I want result only 2. So how can we express n and sigma? It is sigma 2 power n minus 1 by 2, because for finding even length we exclude this term, and we take only this and this term. We have only two terms, so 2 by 2. So it will become 2. Now we want for odd string, so we have to include this. So we can take, here we have all two possibility, so it is multiplied 2, or it is also multiply here 2. Here what is 2? Here 2 is a sigma. So we can write like this: sigma power n minus 1 by 2 into sigma. Here this formula is the same as this. If you add a plus 1 in this, it will become n plus 1 by 2. Now take another question. even length up to n over sigma. So number of palindrome strings is equals to length of 0 plus length of 2 plus length of 4 plus dot 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 length of n. In previous given we already found that formula sigma power 0 by 2 plus sigma power 2 by 2 plus sigma power 4 by 2 plus dot 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 sigma power n by 2. This is an GP. We add up this sigma power 0 plus, we can write like this: sigma power 1 plus 2 by 2 equals to 1 plus sigma power 4 by 2 equals to 2 plus sigma power 3 plus dot 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 sigma power n by 2. The sum of this is equals to sigma power 0. First term factor is a sigma and number of terms is equals to n plus n by 2 plus 1 minus 1 upon sigma minus 1. Oh, this is the answer.